Are you looking for a simple, free, easy way to get better productivity out of your day? Let me share one thing I've learned recently that's made a big difference in how I'm able to get through each day. My name is Megan Smith, and I am on a journey right now of rediscovery, self discovery, becoming a better person, enjoying my life more, getting more out of every day, and feeling like I'm actually participating in my life and not just existing through it. And part of that journey is I've decided to share things that I've learned, whether it be through other people I've talked to, books I've read, seminars I've attended, just, tips, tricks, things that I've found helpful to me in just living my best life. So for the month of October, I challenged myself to put a video out every day for the month of October, 31 videos in a row, just to share what I've learned, just little things that I do to make a difference in my day that, stacked together are actually changing the trajectory of my life and helping me feel like I am actually living my life, not existing through it. And something that I have fought for years, that I've currently just recently put into practice, is making sure that I go to bed at a reasonable hour. And that for me is 9:30. Now, I don't always make it. I have historically always been a night owl, up late, just naturally, whether it's reading, whether it's watching TV or going out with my friends when I was younger. I've just always been, up late, and then dragging myself out of bed in the morning, getting my day started, and just sometimes just dragging myself through the day, not really feeling I'm engaging in my day, but I'm surviving each day because I didn't get quality sleep. And what I'm learning is that it is very important to have a good sleep routine. Now, I'm still working on it. Please don't make it, I don't want to make it sound like I'm perfect at this. I am still staying up way too late sometimes, not getting myself together enough, and going to bed early. But I have noticed that in general, since I've been focusing on shutting things down around 9:30, turning the TV off, turning the computers off, things of that nature, trying not to engage or start new activities late in the evening, and preparing my brain for going to bed, preparing for the next day, whether it's setting out clothes or, making sure the kitchen's clean or, whatever it is, prepare for my next day. I have found that when I go to bed, I still may not fall asleep right away. I'm still getting used to going to bed earlier. But when I wake up in the morning, I am not only physically rested, I am mentally rested. And I think sometimes we underestimate the importance of also getting mental rest. Our days are so full of just information everywhere. Information is always coming at us every day through our phones, through our television, computers. When you go out, just driving, you're just like data, and our brains are always on the go. And I find that I need a mental break. And when I'm shutting down at night and I'm getting a good 8-9 hours of sleep, and that's more than I used to need. I mean, as I've gotten older, I do require more sleep. And I don't think that that's necessarily just because I'm older. I think it's just that I have a lot more responsibility now than I did when I was younger. A lot more things to take care of, a lot more things that I have to manage on a day-to-day basis. And I think that it is physically, when we're mentally overstimulated, it has a physical effect on us to make us tired. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional. I'm just sharing my experiences and what I am learning. And this is the way I feel that when I'm getting better sleep, I am better able to handle all those tasks on the day. Now, I will tell you, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I talk about procrastinating. I am a procrastinator. Again, something I am working on improving. But I have found that when I have gotten enough sleep, that I can get through the day and I can just kind of take a little bit off of the tasks. They don't feel quite so overwhelming to me, because I've had sufficient sleep. So I know that may not sound super easy to someone who's a night owl. Like I said, I've fought it for many, many, many years. The idea of going to bed is, early, laying in bed for 2.5 hours, and just like, why did I go to bed so early? But I would encourage you, again, you don't, we aren't going to change a habit overnight. You're not going to go to bed at 9 o'clock one night and magically fall asleep and be like, okay, now I'm a morning person. It doesn't work that way. We are wired through our habits over the years, over the decades that we've lived our lives. But I would encourage you to, maybe try to, aim for 15 minutes or a half an hour earlier than your normal bedtime, and set a bedtime, and think, not just be like, all right, I've watched enough TV. I've fallen asleep in front of the television, if anybody's done that before, and now it's 1 in the morning and I should get up and go to bed. Try to get out of those habits. Try to, like I said before, mentally shut down your day, prepare for the next day. And just think about, I'm getting ready to go to bed now. And if you would just, set it a little bit earlier than you did the night before, or habitually, give that a week, see how you feel, and just, gradually go a little bit earlier, a little bit earlier. Obviously, everyone's schedule is different. Their requirements are different. When they have to get up is different than when they get to go to bed. Responsibilities with family. I understand it's not as simple as just sometimes deciding this is what I'm going to do. But sometimes we do need to put a priority on our health and on ourselves. And it would benefit our family around us too, in helping everyone to have, again, just a calming period before bedtime and then eventually going to bed. Instead of trying to shove that one last task at 11 o'clock at night, that one more load of laundry, put the dishes in the dishwasher. I mean, obviously we want to take care of our home, but let's try to do those things a little bit earlier in the evening so we're not up super late just trying to finish our tasks for the day. This is kind of a longer video, and I hope I don't sound like I'm rambling, but I have just noticed in the last few months, I've been doing this for about 2-3 months now, that when I focused on resting my brain, resting my body, getting appropriate amount of sleep during the night, that I show up for the next day. I am able to handle tasks. I'm better able to handle those things that come out of nowhere and stress you. So I would encourage anyone who and it's free. It's free to go to bed early. It doesn't cost anything to have such a big improvement on your body and your health. Our bodies need to rejuvenate. Our bodies need to relax and repair itself, and to just kind of, let go of what was happening during the day. And I know that's hard. Our brains are always so active. But I just encourage that if you need any guidance on that, if you feel free to reach out to me. I will give you more in-depth tips of what I use to encourage, to help me, calm my brain and try not to overthink the things of the day, and relax when I go to bed. I can give you some of my relaxation techniques. Just message me and I will share those with you. I hope this was helpful. I know this was a longer video, but I just felt very passionate about that today. That I just know there's so many people who are just, wanting to feel like life is not so overwhelming. And this is something simple that I really have found for myself helps make life not feel so overwhelming. So that's it. I hope you found this helpful. Hope you're having a great day. Until I see you again, take care, be well, and be you.